My friend, how many nights have you stayed awake replaying the same thought again and again? How many times have you imagined every possible mistake before you even took the first step? That's what overthinking does. It traps your mind in a cage built by fear, doubt, and endless what-ifs. Welcome to Learn and Grow with me. Today, we're not just going to talk about overthinking, we're going to understand it, face it, and finally take back control of your mind before it controls you. Because truth is, your mind is the most powerful tool you'll ever own, but if you don't learn how to use it, it will use you. So sit back, breathe, and listen closely, because by the end of this message, you'll walk away with a plan. A plan to silence the noise, focus your thoughts. What is overthinking? Overthinking isn't intelligence, it's mental paralysis. It's the art of creating problems that don't even exist. It begins quietly, a small thought, a simple worry, and then your mind starts spinning. What if I fail? What if they judge me? What if it all goes wrong? You replay old mistakes. You imagine future disasters. You plan 10 different ways to escape something that hasn't even happened. And in the process, you lose the most valuable thing you have, the present moment. Overthinking is like being stuck in quicksand. The more you struggle, the deeper you sink. The harder you try to find answers, the more confused you become. But remember this: greater than you cannot control every outcome, but you can control your focus. And that is where freedom begins. Why do we overthink? Let's be honest. Nobody chooses to overthink. It happens because deep inside, we crave control. We fear the unknown. We fear repeating pain. Maybe someone betrayed you once, so now your mind tries to predict every possible betrayal before it happens again. Maybe you failed once, so now your brain plays every future failure before you even start. It's not weakness. It's self-protection gone wrong. Your brain is trying to keep you safe, but safety is not the same as peace. When your mind keeps analyzing every move, it blocks action. And when you stop acting, your dreams slowly die in silence. Perfectionism fuels it. Low self-trust feeds it. Comparison makes it worse. And in today's digital world, scrolling through other people's lives, we get trapped thinking, why am I not there yet? Maybe I should wait. Maybe I'm not good enough. You are enough. You just think too much to realize it. The damage overthinking causes. Overthinking doesn't just waste time, it drains your spirit. It kills your confidence, because every decision feels like a potential disaster. It destroys your peace, because your mind never shuts off, even when your body is exhausted. It damages your relationships, because you start reading minds, assuming intentions, and creating problems that were never real. And worst of all, it steals opportunities. While you think, someone else acts. While you doubt, someone else decides. While you hesitate, someone else wins. Remember this line, and let it burn in your memory. Greater than, you can't overthink your way into a better life. You can only act your way into it. Every successful person you admire once stood where you were, unsure, scared, and full of thoughts. But they took a step anyway. That's the difference between dreamers and doers. Action. The shift begins. So how do you stop overthinking? Not by force. Not by ignoring your mind. You stop overthinking by learning how your mind works. You train it. You guide it. You remind it who's in control. Because your thoughts are like clouds, they pass. You are the sky, always there, calm, watching. The moment you realize you're thinking too much, pause and tell yourself, greater than, this is not me. This is my mind. That simple awareness creates space. And in that, breathe. Don't react. Respond. The moment your mind starts to spin, stop. Breathe in deeply. Hold it for a moment. Now exhale. This isn't just a relaxation trick, it's a reset button for your mind. When you breathe deeply, you send a message to your brain, greater than, I am safe. That simple act breaks the panic loop. Remember, clarity lives on the other side of calm. Never react while your mind is racing. Pause, breathe, then respond. Accept what you can't control. Overthinking is often your mind's attempt to fix the unfixable. You try to control every outcome, every thought, every person. But the truth is, control is an illusion. Say this to yourself. Greater than, I will give my best, and let life handle the rest. Once you accept that some things are beyond you, you stop fighting battles that drain your energy. Let go. Not because you don't care, but because peace matters more than perfection. Replace, what if, with, even if. What if I fail? What if it doesn't work? What if they laugh at me? Change the script. Say instead, greater than, even if I fail, I'll learn. Even if they laugh, I'll grow. Even if it's hard, I'll keep going. That one word, even if, turns fear into strength. It transforms overthinking into courage. Set a time limit for thinking. Your mind needs structure. If you let it wander freely, it will drag you into endless loops. So, create a rule. I'll think about this for 10 minutes. After that, I'll decide. Once the timer ends, move. Take action, no matter how small. You'll realize, the decision you feared so much wasn't that scary after all. Write it down. Your thoughts feel heavier when they're trapped in your head. But when you write them down, they lose their power. Grab a paper, write everything that's bothering you. Then look at it. You'll see that half those fears are either impossible, unlikely, or meaningless. Writing separates reality from imagination. It's your way of saying, greater than, I am no longer a prisoner of my mind. Focus on the present moment. Most overthinking happens in two places: the past you can't change, and the future you can't control. The present. That's where life actually happens. When you catch yourself drifting, bring your attention back. Look around. What do you see? What do you hear? What do you feel? Ground yourself in this moment. Because this moment is the only real one you'll ever have. Take imperfect action. Action kills fear. Every time you take a step, the voice in your head gets quieter. Stop waiting for the perfect time. It doesn't exist. Perfection is just procrastination wearing a mask. Start messy. Start scared. Start unsure. But start. You'll learn more from 1 hour of doing than 1 week of thinking. Limit your inputs. You can't calm your mind if you're feeding it chaos. Every video, post, or headline you consume becomes fuel for overthinking. Be selective about what you allow in. Unfollow negativity. Mute distractions. Protect your mental space like it's your home, because it is. When you reduce the noise around you, you hear your own voice again. Practice gratitude daily. Gratitude is the antidote to overthinking. When you focus on what's good, your mind stops obsessing over what's missing. Every morning or night, name 3 things you're thankful for, no matter how small. Peace, health, breath, a friend, a lesson. You'll notice, the more you appreciate, the less you analyze. Talk to yourself kindly. The words you whisper to yourself, you've understood what overthinking is. You've learned how to recognize it and how to break free from it. Now, it's time to take real action. Because knowledge without action is just another form of overthinking. So, here's a 7-day mental reset plan, designed to help you take control of your thoughts, find peace in your mind, and rebuild your inner strength, 1 day at a time. Let's begin. Awareness. Watch your thoughts without judgment. The first step to change is awareness. Today, don't try to control your thoughts, just observe them. Notice what triggers your overthinking. Is it fear, regret, comparison? Carry a small notebook or use your phone. Each time your mind starts to spiral, write one line. Greater than, I'm overthinking about underscore underscore underscore. That's it. You don't need to fix it yet. Just recognize it. Awareness is power. Because what you can see, you can change. Pause and breathe whenever overthinking strikes today. Stop and take 5 slow breaths. Inhale peace. Exhale noise. Focus only on your breathing for 30 seconds. No analyzing. No judging. Just breathing. Your breath is your anchor. Every time you return to it, you return to the present moment. And the present is where peace lives. Write it out. The thought dump tonight. Before you sleep, take a paper and write down every single worry, every fear, every question running through your mind. Don't filter it. Don't fix it. Just write. Then, when you're done, look at what you've written. Ask yourself, greater than, how many of these things are actually in my control? You'll see, most of them aren't. And realizing that is freedom. Burn the paper or tear it apart, symbolically letting go. Replace fear with action. Overthinking dies in the face of action. Choose one small thing you've been postponing. A phone call, a message, a project, a decision, and do it today. Don't wait for perfect timing. Don't overplan it. Just move. Every small step is a message to your brain that says, greater than, I'm in control now. You'll feel lighter, not because the problem disappeared, but because you finally acted instead of thinking endlessly. Silence the noise today. Take a break from everything that overstimulates your mind. No social media for a few hours. No unnecessary news, gossip, or comparison. Instead, go for a walk. Sit quietly. Listen to music that heals. You'll realize how much peace was always available. You were just too distracted to feel it. You don't always need more information. You need more silence. Practice gratitude and self-kindness at the end of this day. Write 3 things you're grateful for, and 1 thing